know a story that's good for you.
Now we turn our focus to mental health.
We have psychiatrist Dr. Daniel Bober here.
Psychiatrist Dr. Daniel Bober.
Please welcome Dr. Daniel Bober.
Dr. Dan Bober out of Hollywood.
Dr. Bober, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. So glad to be here.
It's a common problem, yet many people don't seek treatment.
I had lost my family, mother, father, grandmother, and sister within 5 years.
Linda tried to handle the loss on her own. Linda got help from psychiatrist Dr. Daniel Bober and a therapist.
Sometimes people are afraid to seek help because they feel that they're going to be stigmatized or judged in some way.
While 1 in 10 people report having symptoms of depression, only 10% are getting treatment.
We have child psychiatrist Dr. Daniel Bober here to tell us about the issues your child may be facing.
I'm seeing a lot of people coming into my office complaining that their kids might have ADHD. So ADHD is attention deficit disorder, and it usually comes in 2 varieties.
Are those some of the signs that parents can look out for?
Absolutely. It's one of the few mental health disorders that medication is really the most effective.
Okay.
I always try to make medication the last resort when it comes to children because I think they should try to do it with therapy first.
If parents suspect that their child is being bullied or is the bullier, what can they do?
They can call the school and speak to the counselors. They can limit their internet time. They can look at the websites that their kids are visiting. The most common form of cyberbullying is instant messaging, and approximately 30% of school-aged children who are on the internet have been bullied on the internet at some point.
CBS 4's George Estevez shows you how America's heroes are benefiting from the kindness of others.
This retired service member whose identity we're concealing carried his own wounds. A medic in the Navy, he witnessed tragedy we only hear about.
The front of my head hurt so much that I'd pass out for a few seconds.
And is currently in treatment with Dr. Dan Bober out of Hollywood.
Service members have very unique needs because of things that they're exposed to in the battlefield.
Service members' suicides are now tracked by the military. There have been 1,100 deaths since the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan began. A record 301 deaths in 2010 and a record 32 deaths just this July.
Really something that reshaped a generation. We are offering services to people that have insurance or that don't have insurance as a way to try to give something back to the community. To help the people that really have suffered from this tragedy and still continue to suffer. We don't want financial barriers to prevent them from getting the help that they need.
I think it's improved my life, which I wouldn't have done without my doctor.